Okay, there's an election coming up, and the big question to me is, will it affect Lake Martin real estate prices, and if so, how? If you'd like to keep up on the latest info on Lake Martin, please subscribe to my channel. If you have a Gmail account, you can just subscribe, and that way you're notified first when I have new videos like this. So first question, will it affect Lake Martin real estate prices? I mean, I hate to sound like a wishy-washy realtor here, but maybe in the short term. You know, I've been doing this a while, been doing this through a lot of elections, and I just don't see a whole huge short-term difference because here at Lake Martin, we're a second home community. 80% of our waterfront homeowners, this is their second home. And so you don't see a lot of big, huge swings of up and down in our market. So that's why in the past elections, there haven't been immediate short-term shocks to our real estate market. Another thing to think of is, okay, what about interest rates? I mean, interest rates are affected by national elections. Well, sure they are, but they're priced in pretty slowly. And I do think that, you know, we've seen real estate interest rates tick up here recently, and it has been a secondary effect, I think, to our market in slowing the number of sales down, and also I think affecting prices. But again, that was over, you know, probably an 8-month time period. And so is that something that's gonna immediately shock the system? Like if, you know, your candidate wins or loses, is real estate here at Lake Martin gonna go up or down immediately? I don't think so. Because here's one thing that I know, and I've been doing this almost 20 years now. I grew up here, my family's from here. And when I talk to people about that have owned Lake Martin homes for 40 years. And I've never heard any of them say, well, you know, we loved having our Lake Martin house. You know, it was awesome for those 30 years, except for those 4 years Jimmy Carter was in office, or, you know, except for those 4 years that George H.W. Bush was president. Like, nobody ever qualifies those things to me. And so I really don't see politics affecting your regret or your buying decision or your selling decision. And really that gets to my last point, which is I do not recommend for really any home purchase, but certainly when you're looking at a second home purchase like Lake Martin, it's gonna be your second home, or it's gonna be a big investment, okay? I do not recommend trying to time the market. You know, this is not the stock market where you're watching Apple's stock price go up and down, or Amazon or whatever, and you can time it by the minute. This is a long-term asset that I think pays to look at it with a long-term view. So whether you're deciding to sell or to buy, don't make that decision based on an election or any sort of short-term indicator. Make it first based on what's right for you and your family. I'd love to help you make that decision. I've helped a lot of folks on the buying side and selling side too. My name's John Coley, and I'm with Lake Martin Voice Realty, and I would like to help you buy or sell your lake house or your lake condo or lot, no matter who is in office, in the city, state, federal, whatever. I'd love to help you out. Thanks.